Okay. So today's video is going to be a little bit fun. It's not going to be funny. It's not going to be ranting about things around my room like I did in my first video. It's not a Q&A like I did in my second video. This video today is a very personal topic to me, and it's about sexual harassment. This is a topic for you that you find triggering, please click off this video now, take a break, make sure you speak out if you haven't already. Now, statistics have shown that over half of women online, half of the women in the workplace have experienced sexual harassment at some point in their life. Video. Sexual harassment is defined as harassment typically of a woman in the workplace, in a professional or environment or sexual situation, which usually involves making unwanted sexual advances or using obscene remarks, usually of sexual nature. Now, as most of you guys are here from my Twitter, which I'm very grateful for, you will have seen the thread I made about my experience. Now, this is a hard thing for me to talk about. Right, so as most of you have come from my Twitter page, you are going to be vaguely aware of my personal situation, which I will be talking about. Now, this started me personally on September 1st. Other girls, it's been earlier. Some it started later. There was this boy named Declan, aka Killjoy as he's known on YouTube. And if you are a fan of the Sidemen, you will recognise that name also from the GTA videos. Now, we were talking for 3 weeks, I think it's been. I want to start off by giving you a bit of detail about him. Now, 20 years old, he's a university student, and he's a UK based. I'm not going to disclose his location or his university, as that's not fair to him, and I don't want people sending hate comments or getting in contact with the university or causing any serious problems for him, as that's not what I'm here to talk about. That's not my main aim, is to get him hated, to get him this, to get him that. Now, he followed one of my friends, Chloe, who is 17, and he made several sexual remarks to her, which involved him screenshotting her Instagram photos, sending them to her, and saying he had just had a nice wank overnight. Now, we have evidence proof of this. She did screenshot this, and sent that to me, telling me she was uncomfortable with it. To which I followed him in the hopes of him following me back, so I could detract the attention from her or to ask him to stop. And luckily, things with her did lessen as he talked to me. He still contacted her, he still made comments, he still made remarks which made her extremely uncomfortable. Now, he would make remarks to her saying he wanted to have sex with her, he didn't care about her age. And yes, in the UK the age of consent is 16. However, if an over 18-year-old is talking to a minor, which is anyone under the age of 13, under the age of 18 even, this is classed as an offence, because that person is under 18, they are not an adult, they are still classed as a child, despite being 17, 16, consenting, able people. He would repeatedly add her into group chats, which several of them I've seen as well, where he would title them Killjoy orgy, and would consist of maybe 3 to 6 girls, where all of similar ages, usually between 15 up to 19, where he would say he wanted to have sex with them, try to say he wanted to have threesomes with us, be really sexual and make us really uncomfortable, because none of us knew each other. I still don't know some of those girls. The only one that I actually knew was Chloe. The only one Chloe knew was me. Me and Chloe have been friends for quite some time now. Sorry. Now, he would take every single comment you would make and make it sexual. For example, when I moved into university, I said I had a nice view from my bedroom window, which is not great. Realistically, it's just on the flat, but you can see quite far from my window because I'm on a high floor. Now, he replied to that, I believe his exact words were, "Send a photo and show us the view under your clothes." Now, that might seem like something small, but I hadn't made any sexual comments to him. I never made any sexual comments to him, and for me personally, that made me feel really uncomfortable. So I chose to ignore it and continue with the non-sexual comments and replying to those. There were comments he made which I won't share screen captures or the details of this, but he made comments which implied he would hold down a woman and force himself to upon her and force her to perform fellatio on her. If you don't know what fellatio means, Google it, because I don't really want to go too much into an explanation in this video of sexual acts. He would take pictures from my Instagram as well and make sexual remarks. There was several instances where he would screenshot the photo, send it to me and say, "Show this to me naked." There was times where I was talking about something completely different and he would be like, "Send me nudes, send me this, send me that, show me a tit, show me a boob." Like one instance, I was at work. I was for 4 hours, never replying to anyone. I came back to a spam message to him, pretty much all saying, "Show me your boobs. When you're home, send me your boobs." To which I replied with, "Maybe." Just to try to shut him up, because I was uncomfortable with the spam, but with the constant nagging. This was in several instances. He told me he was firing photos of me and masturbate over them. He would take advantage of situations when you were, or when I personally, because I'm older, I'm 21, when I was intoxicated and would use that to try and manipulate me to take images, and there wasn't a couple of occasions where, whilst intoxicated, I did give in to this pressure. I will openly admit I did send photos, but I know the other girls, most of them didn't. There are other girls who did, I won't name them. Some of them are barely 16-year-olds and were minors at the time. They were 15 at the time that he made those remarks and got those photos of them. He has repeatedly done this to other girls. He offers money. Like, there was a time where I was intoxicated and did send a photo. He tried to send me money through my PayPal. Now, I didn't give him these details. I didn't receive any money. So that was fine for me. There was another girl, he offered £50 for her to send him nudes. Luckily, she hasn't. But this is not the sort of man that should be allowed. As I mentioned previously, he does play with the Sidemen on GTA. They are aware of this now. Thank you to the people who shared that thread with them. Thanks that the members have read it. I'm not going to name names because this isn't about them. They are aware of the situation. He's been removed from groups, he's blocked, he will no longer be playing with them, which is a release now. I've been in contact with the moderators from the Sidemen streams. 2 of them, who are really, really lovely, have made sure to support me and the other girls who spoke out originally on Twitter, which is Chloe, Aston and Lizzie. They've made sure we've all been supported that they know all the proof, they've had evidence sent to them, and that evidence has then been passed on to the Sidemen, who are aware of the situation. The police are also involved in this situation. They have all the evidence as well. They've seen Twitter conversations, WhatsApp conversations. They've been on my Twitter to see every single message he has sent to me on Twitter. So you can't get away with saying things about me, Declan, if you're watching this somehow, which I hope you're not, considering I have you blocked on all social media. They've seen every single record of what's been said. Now, if you have experienced sexual harassment online, please speak out about it. You are not alone. There are other girls. You can reach out to me if you're worried. My Twitter DMs are open. I reply to every single person unless it's a spam bot. I will answer as fast as I can. Usually I'm active all the time unless I'm in a university lecture or asleep. I will be leaving a link to my Twitter below. I will also be leaving a link to a thread I made on my Twitter, which has a list of contacts. You can phone it if you have experienced sexual violence of any form. I've got ways to cope with it. I have the definition, and I'll be creating a lot more, or gathering a lot more resources to this. There is a website you can go to, which again is in that thread, but I'll also leave a link to it in the description, which is actually done by a university, which is called the Sexual Assault Survivors Guide, and it has a load of contacts, resources, definitions, what to do if you're not sure if you need to report it or not, feelings you may feel if you've been assaulted. It's got everything in it. It's an amazing website, and I have been sharing this, and I will be sharing it again on Twitter. I would really, really recommend that one if you are, because I've used it previously in other experiences I've had with behaviour like this, which has happened in real life, offline, in my personal experience when I was significantly younger. Now, the main important thing of this video is to stay safe online. If you're concerned about someone's behaviour, if they're acting away and upset you, speak out about it. Make sure someone knows and you get help. Block them. Do what it takes to make yourself safe. Online safety is the most important thing these days. Being assaulted is not your fault. You did not ask for it. Being harassed is not your fault. You didn't ask to be that way. You are the victim, and you have the voice. You have the power to make this okay and to stop this person being offended realistically. Don't be afraid to speak out. It is a very, very serious issue. It affects loads of us, unfortunately, especially online these days. Make sure you do speak out, and don't be afraid to have a voice. Now, I know this video has taken a very, very serious turn, especially compared to my first videos if you watch those. There will be another video coming soon about my experience with Upload and a little tour around my university room. And then I will be making other videos about online safety in general and other helpful topics. So if you like this video or you found it helpful, please share it if you feel like it would help other people. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. If you're struggling, you don't want to talk to anyone you know, you just need someone friendly to talk to about advice on anything or on sexual assault, please come to my Twitter and DM me, and I will do my best to give advice. I shall be back soon with a new video hopefully. Thank you for watching and stay safe.